If you're thinking about making the move to Utah, you're in for a treat. Utah's got a wildly diverse landscape, more than any other state. It's the perfect mix of bustling city vibes and chill outdoor spots. Trust us, it's got a little something for everyone. This cool blend of urban and natural beauty really sets Utah apart as a special place.
In this video, we're going to be laying down the top 25 things that you have to check out, whether you're just visiting or thinking of setting up camp here permanently. Even locals will find something new to explore, so you won't want to miss out on these gems. This is just a tip of the iceberg when it comes to all the adventures that you can have here in Utah.
If this is your first time to this channel and you want to know everything about living, eating, sleeping, working, and playing in northern Utah, then subscribe below and tap the bell for notifications so you can be the first to know about the current market here in northern Utah.
We are Sloan and Kim Peterson here with the Peterson Group, and we've been in the business for 10 years, and every day we help people just like you looking to buy, sell, and invest and relocate here in northern Utah, and we absolutely do love it. Whether you're looking to move here in 9 days or 90 days, give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email. You can find our information in that description box below so we can help you make that smooth transition here in northern Utah.
Okay, so let's roll through them, starting with one that I would actually really want to try, and that's snowmobiling in the Uinta Mountains. Just east of Salt Lake City, these mountains are not only the highest in Utah, but they're also part of the Rocky Mountains. Imagine zipping through 5 feet of powdery snow. It's like the ultimate combo of ATV riding and jet skiing. I personally have only actually been on a snowmobile a couple of times, but that would be a really cool way to see a lot of the Utah terrain during the Winter Wonderland month.
Actually, I don't think I've ever been on a snowmobile, actually.
Have you not? Oh.
No, so that'd be really fun. I definitely want to check it out. I don't know, I think that'd be fun. Like you said, it would be like a jet ski on snow, so we gotta do that. All right, so let's dive into what makes Utah a winter wonderland first. We can't chat about Utah's snow without talking about the greatest snow on earth. It's not just a slogan. The snow here is incredibly dry, making it perfect for all of your skiing adventures. We did do a video about what makes the Utah snow different, so check that out right here so you can get a good idea of what those things are. If you're looking to carve up some of the best slopes, then you've got to check out Alta and Snowbird. These spots are renowned for their top-notch skiing conditions. They're definitely places that you don't want to miss. We do have 15 ski resorts statewide, so there's definitely an option for everyone, no matter what type of level of skiing you do enjoy. And just realize that there is a difference between those black diamond runs on different mountains, right? So black diamond in Bryan Head, for example, in southern Utah, is going to be very different than a black diamond run over here in northern Utah. So when you're making your trip, just note that, because I thought I was a decent skier because I learned how to ski in southern Utah. And the first year I moved up here, I was spread eagle the whole way down on some of these mountains out here. So they are different levels for sure.
And I would say of these little adventures that Utah has to offer that we're going to give you, this is definitely the #1 reason people move and come to Utah. Okay, now we're going to switch the scenery up a little bit. Let's cruise over to the southeast corner of Utah to the Four Corners Monument. This is the only place in the US where you can stand in 4 states at once: Utah, Colorado, New Mexico, and Arizona. And there's a reason why people film this area in movies all the time, right? While the thrill of standing in 4 states might be brief, the landscapes around this area are truly breathtaking and well worth the visit. People travel from all over the country to go to the Four Corners area, so if you are in Utah for any reason, whether you're just visiting or you live here or relocating here, definitely add that to your bucket list of must-dos.
Now, if you're someone like me who gets stoked about the starry nights, then you definitely gotta put southern Utah high on your list. This place is a haven for stargazers thanks to the super low light pollution they have out there. It's widely recognized as one of the top spots in the whole country for checking out the night sky. Picture that you're chilling under the vast Utah sky, the stars are twinkling bright above, and the Milky Way stretches out like a celestial river. It's absolutely mesmerizing. Laying back and watching this cosmic show unfold is an experience that will stick with you forever for sure. Whether you're a seasoned astronomer or you just love the peace of the starry night, southern Utah's skies promise a pure magic that you definitely won't want to miss. And one of the places that I've heard is best out there is actually a place called Goblin Valley, and you can see the Milky Way like nothing, like without even enhancing it with telescopes or anything. So it's just beautiful out there.
And this is definitely, for me personally, on my bucket list to do this year. It's like top of my bucket list. And so one of the cool things about these videos that we do for you guys is to not only give you information about Utah, but we also get a lot of ideas of things we want to do. So definitely hope that will come up in a vlog soon that we can do for you guys, just showcasing that, because that's for sure at the top of my bucket list. For all you adrenaline junkies out there, you've got to make your way to Kanab for an epic ATV adventure that you won't forget. Kanab is not just any spot. It's a playground for thrill seekers with trails that carve through the stark and rugged beauty of southern Utah. These trails offer a completely different from the groomed pathways of the national parks. They let you feel the raw, untamed spirit of the wilderness, providing a fresh perspective and a taste of real adventure under the vast Utah skies.
Next on that adventure list is going to be the stunning Lake Powell. So this place is a treasure, often cherished more than some of our national parks by those that have experienced its magic. Lake Powell's awe-inspiring red rock cliffs and the shimmering crystal clear waters are simply just captivating. Exploring this vast aquatic wonderland by houseboat is going to be an absolute must and lots of people's favorite ways to do it. You can glide across the water and navigate around the secluded coves and quiet canyons, where you can anchor and then take a dive into the natural beauty that surrounds you. Whether you're soaking up the sun on the deck or swimming in the cool waters, Lake Powell does offer a serene escape into nature's embrace. This does make it a top pick for nature lovers and adventure seekers alike.
Yeah, and so Lake Powell is actually on the Colorado River, so it is both in Utah and Arizona. Now, if you're all about hitting the open road and discovering epic landscapes, then you've got to cruise down to Monument Valley. This iconic spot isn't just a scenic marvel, it's a star of the silver screen too, famously featured in the movie Forrest Gump. As you drive through the towering red sandstone buttes that dominate the landscape, it feels like stepping onto another planet. One that's a favorite backdrop for filmmakers and a dream for photographers. If you've seen any photo of Utah with the big, beautiful mountains in the background, it's likely on that road. Make sure you have a camera ready because every turn presents a view that's more breathtaking than the last. Whether you're a film buff or just love soaking up spectacular natural vistas, Monument Valley delivers an unforgettable road trip experience.
That's one funny thing I think about Monument Valley is that's what people think that all of Utah looks like, right? Anytime I'm traveling, people always ask me like, where are these red canyons? And like, although they are there and they're beautiful, which is one thing that's really cool about Utah, is the contrast between northern and southern Utah are very, very different, which is awesome. So the next place on the list is going to be Zion's National Park. It is truly a jewel of the natural world and an absolute must-see when you're here in Utah. And of course, like Kim said before, people travel from all over the world, especially just to see Zion's, and it's probably one of our most traveled national parks in Utah. So one of the park's highlights is going to be hiking a trail called the Narrows. You're going to wade through the Virgin River, flanked by massive soaring rock walls and slot canyons, which is super cool. I've only done the Narrows a few times, but not a lot since I've really been an adult, and it's definitely a place that Kim and I, want to seek out later on this year as well. Some say it's like stepping into an ancient world that is untouched and serene, and the experience is going to be both humbling and exhilarating as you do navigate through the waterways and gaze up at the towering cliffs that you have above. If you're sinking a little bit more of adrenaline, you might want to check out a trail called Angel's Landing. One thing to note though is in the last few years, that trail's come very popular and you do have to have a permit to hike that last piece of it. And I'm gonna be honest with you, it's not for the faint of heart. I did it when I was a kid and I remember crying the whole way there. Obviously, like if you've watched some of our other videos, I'm definitely scared of heights, and this is, a trail that you probably have, 1,000-foot peaks on either side of you. You have to have a chain to even climb up to the top of it. So it's definitely not a hike you want to go on if heights are your fear, unless you're trying to overcome that. It is pretty crowded as well, so I don't know about you, but if you are scared of heights, having people around you during that, I think it makes it a little worse. So just keep that in mind. You can walk up to a place called Scouts Peak, and that's just right below Angel's Landing. So don't be as scared to go up there. You can hike up. There's these switchbacks called Walter's Wiggles, and that takes you up to Scouts Landing, which is just right before you enter into the Angel's Landing piece of it. So it's a really cool hike. Definitely one you want to check out.
Yeah, and I think that the unmatched views that you can get from Angel's Landing, if you are not afraid of heights, is the reason why it is so popular. The views over for the whole valley up there are just gorgeous. So, just something to consider if you're really not afraid of heights, or if you're like, I'm kind of afraid of heights, definitely try to check it out because it is popular for a reason.
Yeah, and start early because it is an all-day hike for sure.
So back in the heart of Salt Lake City, make sure to check out the ongoing renovations at Temple Square. This historic site is getting a major facelift to become even more welcoming and accessible to visitors. The renovations aim to open up the space, making it easier for everyone to enjoy the beauty and tranquility of this city landmark. Whether you're looking for a peaceful place to reflect or just want to soak in some local history and architecture, the new and improved Temple Square promises to be a serene oasis amid the bustling city vibes. It's the perfect spot to unwind after a day of exploring or shopping, where you can take a leisurely stroll and absorb the rich cultural atmosphere of Salt Lake City. And one thing I highly recommend is if you are in the area for Christmas time, that is one of the most beautiful places to go check out the lights.
Next up on the list is going to be Bryce Canyon, which is known for its unique hoodoos and natural amphitheaters. It offers breathtaking views and a lot of really cool photo opportunities that might make your friends think that you're in a whole different world. The park's natural beauty is unlike anything else that I've ever seen in my whole life, making it a must-visit for nature lovers. It does have a lot of intricate rock formations and vibrant colors from red to white, and it just makes the landscape really surreal environments that is just both inspiring and serene. And Kim and I barely got to go there the first of the year, or really the last part of the year, but it was really cool. We were hoping to hike it during the snow, but the snow's been a little less than we've had in previous years. But it was Kim's first time there, and we went on a few different trails. One was called Peekaboo Loop, which is a little further. I think you'll probably rack up about 7 miles there and back if you do that. But they have another little one just called Navajo Loop. So if you're not wanting to go on a super long hike, but you want to experience some of the best parts of Bryce Canyon, that Navajo Trail is a really good one.
It's super pretty, and if you're not a hiker, don't worry, it's still worth the trip because you can just park, and from the parking lot, literally the views are stunning. So even if you're not like into hiking or going, even on a short walk or whatever, still visit it. It's definitely worth the trip because you will not find a landscape like that anywhere else in the world. Okay, so for the adventurous, other great stops are things like the Wind Caves, which we have here up north in Logan. So it's another hike. It's roughly about 4.5 to 5 miles out, but it is all straight uphill because you're climbing up to unmatched views at a portion called the Wind Caves, which almost looks like a mini arches. So if you are not able to get down to southern Utah and you are here more in the northern area, there are still a lot of great hikes that can lead to awesome views, just like we have down south.
So another thing that you could do, depending on what time of year you're out here, is experience the world-renowned Sundance Film Festival. This is here in Park City, and it's a major event in the film industry that draws a lot of celebrities and film enthusiasts from all around the world. The festival is a significant cultural event in Utah, offering a chance to see groundbreaking new films in a nice, beautiful mountain town. This enhances both the cultural and economic vitality of the region here in Utah.
And every time we've ever been up to Sundance, because we do go every once in a while, it does get really crowded though, so just, get your tickets early if that's something you're interested, especially if you're going to see a film. But every time we've gone, we've always seen celebrities up there. It's just crawling with celebrities. So next on the list is you have to visit Arches National Park and take the moderate hike to Delicate Arch, an iconic natural structure that stands majestically over the landscape. When people think of Utah, I think this is another thing that they think that Utah has arches like this all over. This short hike is well worth the effort, providing one of the most famous views in Utah. The arch itself is a geological marvel, symbolizing the natural beauty and enduring spirit of the state's rugged landscape.
And just to give you a good idea of how far it is from Salt Lake, it's about just a little over 4 hours to get there. So even if you're just in Salt Lake and you want to go out that way, you definitely could put that on your list. But one thing, just like Zion's and a lot of some of our national parks, really, you do have to have a permit to hike it now. And if you didn't plan for that, you might just have to see it from far away. It is a decent hike too for people maybe that aren't used to hiking. I think it's about 1.5 miles to get there or so, but it is a decent climb. But like I said, just make sure you get a permit and plan your trip. Another place that's just a short drive from Salt Lake City is going to be Big Cottonwood Canyon. This does offer a variety of picnic spots and hiking trails, making it an ideal place for a quick getaway into nature. Whether you're looking for a peaceful retreat or an active day hike, this canyon can offer something for everyone. It has accessible trails and stunning scenic views, providing the perfect backdrop for a day in the outdoors.
And can I say that the restaurants up there are amazing? Like every time we've ever gotten up there to eat anywhere near it, the food is just outstanding. Okay, so for my mountain biking enthusiasts, the Slick Rock Trail in Moab offers a challenging and unique riding experience. The trail's smooth, undulating surfaces make it a bucket list destination for bikers from around the world. Its rugged terrain tests your skills and endurance, providing an exhilarating experience that showcases the rugged beauty of Utah's landscape. Now, I myself am not a mountain biker, but I have tons of friends that are mountain bikers, and they all highly recommend that trail.
Another thing you have to do is to enjoy the annual Oktoberfest at Snowbird Ski Resort. You can experience the festive atmosphere with games, food, and music. It is a family-friendly event as well, and it offers fun for all ages. It's a great way to experience Utah's community spirit in the beautiful setting of Little Cottonwood Canyon. This celebrates both the end of summer and the coming season of winter.
So located in Sandy is the Hell Center Theater. It's known for its high-quality productions. As one of the best performing arts venues in the western United States, it provides a wonderful night out for theater lovers, offering a range of plays and musicals that highlight the talents of local and national artists in the state-of-the-art setting. Now, this is for sure someplace that I love to go. I'm a huge theater nerd, and it is such a gorgeous setting to go if you are also a theater nerd.
Another place you have to check out is a place called Little Sahara. It's an area where you could ride the sand dunes. This park is going to feature large sand dunes and open spaces, which is perfect for riding ATVs and sand sports like sand rails and things like that. I even had one of my friends actually went out there, and he actually took his snowboard out there and he carved it up just like it was snow. So if you want to do that, I'm not sure if it's good for your edges of your snowboard, but maybe you have an old one that you want to take out and carve some sand in the summer. So this place is definitely a playground for those that are seeking thrills and a touch of the wild, set against the backdrop of Utah's vast landscapes.
Okay, so next on the list is the Bonneville Salt Flats, which offer photographers a unique landscape of vast, open salt plains where the ground mirrors the sky. This location is also famous for land speed records and is a must visit for speed enthusiasts and photographers alike. The vast, flat expanse provides a surreal backdrop that is ideal for high-speed racing and creating stunning visual imagery. If you have ever seen photographs of Utah where it looks like people are standing on the water or everything just looks white and there's a desert backdrop, that's most likely the Bonneville Salt Flats.
And just give you a pro tip too, a lot of people go there and they're disappointed. So, because like Kim was talking about it a minute ago, they go there for that like mirror effect, right? The only way to get that mirror effect is right after it rained. If you go like in the peak of the summer where it hasn't rained for a while, you're not going to get that. So go right after it rained, and the springtime is the best time to get that mirror effect that you're looking for. Another thing that you have to do while you're in Utah is to enjoy the beauty of the changing seasons. You can do that by driving up to the Alpine Loop Scenic Byway. This route offers stunning views of the mountain landscapes, especially vibrant during the fall when our foliage starts turning those fiery colors. It's a peaceful drive that offers a moment reflection and appreciation for the natural beauty that we do have here in Utah, and to enjoy all the four seasons, especially the fall.
And honestly, you guys, we have some of the most stunning seasons here, like super vibrant green, bright colors and flowers in spring, gorgeous oranges, reds, and yellows in fall. Like, it is the most stunning drive really any time of the year. So definitely a must do if you are going to be in Utah.
In the winter, it looks like Narnia, so it's the whole wonderland.
Freaking gorgeous here. Okay, so Capitol Reef is the next place you've got to check out if you are in Utah. It offers stunning landscapes of cliffs, canyons, domes, and bridges. This hidden gem provides a peaceful escape with fewer crowds, allowing for a more intimate connection with nature. Its unique geological features and historic sites offer a deeper look into the national history and cultural heritage of the region.
You definitely have to visit Antelope Island State Park to experience a stunning sunset over the Great Salt Lake, and these sunsets over Antelope Island are amazing. They're some of the most beautiful sunsets that I've seen. Sometimes it feels like you have the mountains and, the sunsets you might get from an ocean, just because it's kind of like, I guess, an ocean from way back in the ancient days, right? But just beautiful sunsets anyway. You have to see them at Antelope Island. So the park is also home to a variety of wildlife. We've even seen buffalo out there, and people are like, you see buffalo in Utah? Yeah, at Antelope Island, you can see buffalo. It does have numerous trails out there too. So things like Buffalo Peak, which is a smaller trail, I think it's like 4 miles or so out and back. You can just hike around there. Kim has some friends that came out from out of state, and they just kind of walked around, not doing any big hikes, but still could see, that wildlife. And then you could also, if you're like someone that's an adventure hiker, you can experience Fairy Trail, which is actually the highest peak in Antelope Island, and I don't know how many feet it is, I don't remember, but it's like a 7-mile out and back hike, and you hit about 24 feet in elevation, so it's definitely a hard hike. It's not a hike you want to do if you're not skilled for it, and it is exposed, so if you're gonna do it in the summertime, do it really early because there's no shade at all out there.
Yeah, Antelope Island, there's just so much to do out there. You could literally spend a whole day, just the scenic Great Salt Lake, the sunsets, the hiking. They also have a little cafe on there, which is really cute. You do see buffalo everywhere. And also, there is something that's really popular here called Antelope by Moonlight, and it is a bike ride. So if you are like a bike rider as well, definitely check that out. I think that happens sometime like early summer.
Yeah, I think it's in August.
Yeah.
Actually. Yeah,
so like late summer. And it's by a full moon, and everybody decorates their bikes with lights, and it's just really fun. So there's a ton of activities that always happen on Antelope Island too. So if you are going to be at Antelope Island, just check out and see what kind of activities they have going. Okay, so next up on the list, and really known for its fishing, is Flaming Gorge National Recreation Area, which offers a picturesque setting with opportunities to catch record-breaking fish. The area is also a great spot for boating, hiking, and observing wildlife, including bald eagles. It's a vibrant ecosystem where water and land come together to create a habitat rich with biodiversity.
I want to see a bald eagle.
I know.
We should roll out there.
Yeah.
I've been there a long time ago. I think Kim has even been there sooner than I, but it's been a while since I'm out there.
I've been out there quite a few times, and it is like, that's the cool thing about Utah, right? We've got the great snow. Like you said, we've also got things that are a lot like being at the ocean. We've got lakes, we've got beaches, we've got world-renowned fishing here, which of course, like, you don't think Utah and fishing, but yeah, at Flaming Gorge, that's one of our biggest hot spots for fishing.
All right, so we did mention this one a little bit earlier, but you definitely have to put this one on your list, and I wanted to give it this whole little segment all in of itself. So that is, of course, visiting Goblin Valley, and it is like an out-of-the-world experience like Bryce Canyon. It's just something that you can never see anywhere else. And we do a lot of hiking and traveling, as far as, mountains type stuff goes, and I've never seen anything that looks quite like Goblin Valley. So it has this unique sandstone goblins, and they create a surreal landscape. This park offers a chance to hike and explore its credible rock formations, making it really a lot of fun and an intriguing place for adventurers. It does have a Martian-like landscape, and there's been a lot of sci-fi movies that have been filmed out there. It does offer endless opportunities for exploration and photography, and like we talked about earlier, it has some of the lowest light pollution in all of Utah, and so you can really see the Milky Way in very good detail, even without microscopes and things like that. But people travel from all over the world, like landscape photographers and just people that want to see that, to get those beautiful pictures of the night sky. These highlights are just the beginning. Utah is bursting with scenic drives, unique state parks, and loads of thrilling outdoor activities. If you're digging these vibes and want to keep up with all the cool stuff that Utah has to offer, make sure that you hit that subscribe button. And if you're thinking about making the move to Utah, make sure you reach out to us. We're here to help you explore and settle into this incredible place. Utah's got so much to offer, and we'd love to help you discover every bit of it.
So that wraps up our top 25 things that you shouldn't wait to do in Utah. We hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful. Picking where you'll call home is an important decision, and we would love to help you make that smooth transition to the northern Utah area. If you're looking to purchase in the northern Utah area, we would love to help you out. Give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email, and as always, we are keeping it real. Estate.